Hi, my name is Chris, and I am Connecting Local Business. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about WordPress, give you the ability. So here I am in my WordPress platform. I'm going to show you a couple of different places that we're going to be looking in terms of our updates. The first thing you want to do is click on the area that says dashboard. I have it clicked here, which is why it's in blue. You'll see right down here where it says updates and it has a little red one, number 1 there. That's telling me that I have one update that I need to manage. So with that, by clicking that update, it opens up a WordPress area here. So these are my updates, the current version of WordPress itself. This was last checked at this particular time, so I am currently running a fresh copy or fresh unit of WordPress. My site is automatically kept up to date. Now, you do have an option in here. If this is the first time you've ever used WordPress, you may not have auto updates added to your site yet. So there's actually a button that will say enable the auto updates. But I can also switch back if I only want auto updates for maintenance and security pushes only. That means you will manually manage these WordPress updates. Okay, so I leave mine on automatic because I want my site running well, but it is up to you. You can also see down here that I have the latest version. Now, should I have not had the latest version, there would be a button there where I could click for it to update manually. You'll also see 2 other areas down here, plugins and themes. So we're going to talk about that separately, but you can manage all of your WordPress updates right here. Okay. And you would just select and update the plugin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while we're doing this. Now, if you had multiple plugins there to update, say 5 or 10, you haven't done it in a long time, make sure to only do a few at a time. Okay, WordPress actually will kind of put your site on hold for a second while it's doing that back-end update. So you really don't want to overwhelm it and have it go through all the sequences at once. I like to lean on the edge of safety here, not go a little bit wild, but that's how we can do this one. The next area let's talk about is themes. So down here is one area, like I said, you can do. But if you want to also, you have come into appearance and then themes down here, you have the ability to then manually add auto updates to any of the themes that you may have on your site. Now, these are actually downloaded to the site. Okay, they're no longer in the library. You have them on your site, so therefore they need to be updated. Okay, and every once in a while they need updates. Now, if you want to, one thing I don't recommend is having gobs over here. Okay, I actually have a few more than what I normally keep on here just because I wanted to do this video with you. Normally I would come in here and make sure that they're deleted. So let's take a look at how we can add those auto updates. So one of the easiest ways to do that is just to click on the theme itself. And then there's a little area right here that says enable auto updates. Okay. Should you decide you do not want this theme, then you can come right down here and click the delete button, and that will take it off of your dashboard. So all of them have that option. I can delete it. This one happens to be my current theme that I happen to be using, and I can enable those auto updates should I need to. Okay, that's themes. Let's talk about the third area, which is plugins. As you search for plugins, It's easy to go through the library, add a new plugin, find all cool things. There's a couple of things I want to talk about in here. Okay. So this also has the ability to add auto updates. And you can see I currently have 24. Again, kind of a lot for what I normally use, but that's okay. I'll be cleaning these up here in a little while, but let's talk about active and an inactive. So again, these are downloaded onto my site, so I need to make sure that they are they continue to get updates, because if I decide a couple of years down the road that I'm going to add this in, maybe it's not compatible with the version of WordPress that we're using right now. So I want to make sure to keep these active as well. And you can see over here on the far right-hand side, it says enable auto updates or disable auto updates. So either way, whichever you want to do with those. On my active thing, you can see where over here on the right-hand side, you have the disable or enable. Some of these are not able to be auto updated, or I have them disabled for whatever reason. Most of the time I disable something, maybe if it's an old, if it is an old plugin that I'm not positive is going to work right, or I'm just kind of really careful about it. Maybe I'm not currently using it. Like I have a few here that I'm holding because I kind of like my old theme. I might be going back to it. So I'm just kind of waiting on that one. And then here you can see the auto updates where they are enabled. So that is the piece on the plugins. Now, when you add a new plugin, one of the things that it does show you, and I want you to look for, is things like this: compatible with your version. Okay, compatible with your version. Sorry, I can't highlight that well. Look for these check marks. Okay, look at this one: untested with my version of WordPress. Now, I'm probably not going to be using downloading that particular plugin because it is currently untested. I'm a little, like I said, I lean on the conservative side in terms of my site. I don't want it to have any issues. So I look for things that are compatible. Okay. So with that, those are the 3 areas of WordPress that you can manage and make sure that your updates are running properly all the time. And so once they're updated, it's easy as pie, right? So I hope this helps you and the future of your business site. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Connecting Local Business, and also my website, Connecting Local Business. Thanks and have a great day.